It's time for this week's Realty Rant, where Victoria McGuire from Cooperative Real Estate is here today to talk about absorption rates in real estate. But first, Victoria, is Vince big timing us or what? I mean, we are missing him again. Granted, I love when it's just her and I because we can have a little ladies talk of real estate, but what's he up to?
You know, I really don't know where Vince is today. He knows that we're filming this show at 10 o'clock. It's like clockwork. He's supposed to be here. He didn't show up. As they say, the show must go on.
This is exactly right. So we are very happy that you are here. And, you know, I'm really interested in this topic because absorption rates just seems like a term that's thrown around. We really don't know what it is, what does it mean, and more importantly, how it can affect the market.
Right. Well, that is the problem. Absorption rates, people don't know what it is. And the whole reason that we want to do this show is to help educate consumers about real estate because, you know, the fact of the matter is your home is typically your biggest investment.
Yes.
So it's your greatest asset, and the more you know about it and the market, the better. So that's why we wanted to talk about absorption rates today.
Okay, so what exactly is it? What is the formula to reach the number for the absorption rate?
It's really simple. It's basically the number of homes that are available divided by the number that have sold in a given time period for a specific area. So like Tampa, for example, I pulled up the numbers on Tampa just so we could talk about that in general today. Right now in Tampa, there's only a 3-month supply of homes on the market. So that calculates over to about a 30 to 40% absorption rate. And when you're looking at it as an overall market, when it's a seller's market, it has to be 20% or more. So we're well into a seller's market right now, as I'm sure you're well aware.
I was going to say, you literally just took the words out of my mouth. I'm like, this means seller's market, which is key for buyers to know. How can buyers better prepare themselves since we are in such a high seller's market right now?
Well, the problem is obviously a lack of inventory because it's all about supply and demand. Right now, there's not a lot of supply. So when you find that house that you love, that you want to make an offer on, now is not the time to submit a lowball offer.
Yeah.
You want to go in at or close to asking price with as few contingencies as possible to really help get your offer be the one that's selected.
And I will say, Victoria actually knows this about me. I am under contract right now at a home, and it's been very stressful. But I mean, I was hoping that we'd have more time to look and really, you know, make the contract good. But again, even personally, I was affected by this, by the absorption rate.
Absolutely. And what sellers need to keep in mind right now is the time where they can get top dollar for their home.
Yeah.
So conversely, if it's a buyer's market, they need to be a little more conservative with their pricing, and whenever an offer does come along, they need to go ahead and try to work that out because it could be a long time before another one comes.
And I was going to say, would you say that if someone's kind of on the fence about selling or continuing to hold on to wait and see what the market does, I mean, this is the time to contact a real estate professional and possibly get your house up?
Absolutely. We are in an inventory crisis. There are not enough homes on the market. Buyers are literally waiting for a house to come on that meets their criteria, particularly in the lower price points when you get under about $250,000. So if you're looking to sell right now, you could sell your home in a matter of days.
And I was going to say, don't you think it's a fair assessment to say, if you have any questions, you're debating, just get the information. When you call a real estate professional, it's not like you're signing a contract, right?
Right. There's no obligation whatsoever. If you're curious about your home's value, give us a call, or you can log on to our website. We have a little button you can click there to request your home value. And that can just educate you and help you make that decision if now is the time for you to make the move that you've been contemplating.
Why do you think right now that we are in such a seller's market in the Tampa Bay market?
Well, there's been pent-up demand, and there's also been sellers that have wanted to sell, but maybe they weren't able to because the prices were so low. A lot of people were underwater. Prices are slowly climbing. We're getting back to those levels of like 2006, 2007, where people are able to break even or make a profit. So that pent-up demand of wanting to move but not being able to, now they're finally able to make that move.
Let me ask you this, and I hope this isn't too far-fetched for you, but with that said, is this something that we need to worry about? Are we going to have the whole bubble burst concept again? I know people still have fears from what did happen in 2006.
Right. Well, the experts are saying we're not in a bubble, and I really don't think we are because the prices have been really gradually going up. When you have to worry about a bubble is when you see 15, 20% increase in prices, you know, over and over again. We're hovering pretty steady at like 5, 6%. That's a very stable, very safe market. I don't have any fears of a bubble anytime soon.
Good. Good to hear. And again, if you have any questions, of course, you got to give them a call. Victoria, thank you so much for breaking that down. Great information as always. Once again, Cooperative Real Estate at 813-909-0999 or just log on to realtyrant.com. Education is key, isn't it?
Thank you, Natalie.
Victoria.